respectability. The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to.
Are you leaving? It's still a long time till daytime. That sound you heard was the nightingale, not the lark. Every night the nightingale chirps on that pomegranate tree. Believe me, my love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, not the nightingale. What are those streaks in the clouds in the east? The night is almost over, and day is approaching. I must go if I wish to live.
That light is not daylight. I know it. It's some meteor coming out of the sun to light your way to Monta. So stay for a while. You don't have to go yet.
Let me be captured and killed. I am fine if that is what you want. That light in the sky is not morning light. It is just the reflection of the moon. And that sound is not the lark. I want to stay more than I want to leave. Come, death, and welcome. That is what Juliet wants. How are you, my love? Let us talk. It is not yet daylight.
It is! Go away quickly! It is the lark that sings out of tune, singing horrible sharps. Some say the lark sings sweet melodies. It doesn't because it tears us apart. Some people say the lark traded eyes with the toad. I wish they had traded voices too, because the lark's voice only tears us apart. And now there are men hunting you. Go quickly, it's getting lighter out.
More and more light, more and more pain for us.
Madam,
Nurse?
your mother is coming to your bedroom. Daddy has broken. Be careful. Watch out.
In the window, let's stay in, and life goes out of the window.
Goodbye. Give me one last kiss, and I will go down.
Are you gone like that, my love, my lord? Yes, my husband, my friend. I must hear from you every day. In a minute there are many days. Oh, by this count I'll be much older before Romeo comes again.
Goodbye. I will not miss any chance to love you.
Do you think we'll ever meet again?
I have no doubt. All these troubles will give us stories to tell each other.
I have a soul that predicts bad things. Now that you're below me, you look like a dead person in their tomb. Either I can't see you, or you look pale.
Trust me, you look pale as well. Sadness takes away the color. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Daughter, are you awake? Who's that calling? Is it Mother? Isn't she up very late? Or is she up very early? What strange reason could she have for coming here?
What's going on, Juliet?
Madame, I'm not well.
Will you cry about your cousin's death forever? Are you trying to wash him out of his grave with tears? If you could, you couldn't bring him back to life. So stop crying. A little bit of grief shows a lot of love, but too much grief makes you look stupid.
Let me keep weeping for such a great loss.
You will feel the loss, but the man you weep for will feel nothing.
Feeling a loss like this, I can't help but weep for him forever.
Well, girl, you're weeping more for his death as much as for the fact that the villain who killed him is still alive.
What villain, Madame?
That villain Romeo!
He's far from being a villain. Yes, Madame, he lies beyond my reach. I wish that no one could avenge my cousin's death, except me.
We'll have revenge for it. Don't worry about that. Stop crying. I'll send a man to Montauk, where that exiled rogue is living. Our man will poison Romeo's drink, and Romeo will join Tybalt in death. And then I hope you'll be satisfied.
May God pardon him. I do with all my heart. And yet no man can make my heart grieve like he does.
That's because the murderer is alive!
I'll never be satisfied with Romeo until I see him dead. Dead is how my poor heart feels when I think about my poor cousin. Madame, if you can't find a man to deliver the poison, I'll mix it myself so that Romeo will sleep quietly soon after he drinks it. Oh, how I hate to hear people say his name and not be able to go after him. I want to take the love I have for my cousin and take it out on the body of the man who killed him.
Find out the way, and I'll find the right man. But now I have joyful news for you, girl.
And it's good to have joy in such a joyless time. What's the news? Please tell me.
Well, well, you have a careful father, child. He has arranged a sudden day of joy to end your sadness. A day that you did not expect and that I did not seek out.
Madame, tell me quickly, what day is that?
Indeed, my child. At St. Peter's Church early Thursday morning, the gallant young and noble gentleman, Count Paris, will happily make you a joyful bride.
Now, I swear by St. Peter's Church, and Peter too, he will not make me a joyful bride there. This is a strange rush. How can I marry him, this husband, before he comes to court me? Please, tell my father, madame, I won't marry yet. And when I do marry, I swear it will be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. That's really news.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself and see how he takes the news.
When the sun sets, the air drizzles dew. For the death of my brother's son, it rains a downpour. What are you, girl, some kind of fountain? Why are you still crying? Will you cry forever? In one little body you seem like a ship, the sea, and the winds. Your eyes, which I call the sea, flow with tears. The ship is your body, which is sailing on the salt flood of your tears. The winds are your sighs and your tears are raging. Unless you calm down, tears and sighs will overwhelm your body and sink your ship. So where do things stand, wife? Have you told her our decision?
Yes, sir, I told her, but she won't agree. She says thank you, but refuses. I wish the fool were dead and married to her grave.
What is this? What is this fuzzy logic? What is this? I hear you say proud and I thank you, and then no thank you and not proud. You spoiled little girl. You're not really giving me any thanks or showing me any pride. But get yourself ready for Thursday. You're going to St. Peter's Church to marry Paris, and if you don't go on your own, I'll drag you there. You disgust me, you little bug. You worthless girl, you pale face.
Shame on you. What are you, crazy?
Good father, I'm begging you on my knees. Be patient and listen to me say just one thing.
Forget about you, you worthless girl. You disobedient wretch. I'll tell you what. Go to the church on Thursday or never look me in the face again. Don't say anything. Don't reply. Don't talk back to me. I feel like slapping you. Wife, we never thought ourselves blessed that God only gave us this one child, but now I see that this is one too many. We were cursed when we had her. She disgusts me, a little hussy.
God bless her. My lord, you had no right to berate her like that.
And why, wise lady? You shut up, old woman, and go blabber with your gossiping friends.
I said nothing wrong.
Oh, for God's sake.
Can't I say something?
Be quiet, you mumbling fool. Say your serious things at lunch with your gossiping friends. We don't need to hear it.
Honey, you're getting too mad.
God damn it, it makes me mad. Day and night, hour after hour, all the time. At work, at play, alone, in company, my top priority has always been to find her a husband. Now I've provided a husband from a noble family, who is good-looking, young, well-educated. He's full of good qualities. Well, if you won't get married, I'll excuse you. Eat wherever you want, but you can no longer live under my roof. Consider that. Think about it. I'm not in the habit of joking. Thursday is coming. Put your hand on your heart and listen to my advice. If you act like my daughter, I'll marry you to my friend. If you don't act like my daughter, you can beg, starve, and die in the streets. I swear on my soul, I will never take you back or do anything for you. Believe me, think about it. I won't break this promise. He's the man of any girl's dreams, but this wretched, whimpering fool, like a whining puppet. She looks like this good fortune and answers, I won't get married. I can't fall in love. I'm too young. Please excuse me.
Is there no pity in the sky that can see my sadness? Oh, my sweet mother, don't throw me out. Delay this marriage for a month, or a week. Or if you don't delay, make my wedding bed in the tomb where Tybalt lies.
Don't talk to me. I won't even say a word back. Do as you please, because I'm done worrying about you.
God, oh nurse, how can this be stopped? My husband is alive on earth. My vows of marriage are in heaven. How can I bring these promises back down to earth? Unless my husband sends them back down to me by dying and going to heaven? Give me comfort. Give me advice. Oh no, oh no. Why does this heaven play tricks on someone as weak as me? What do you say? Don't you have one word of joy? Give me some comfort, nurse.
This is what I have to say. Romeo has been banished. It's a sure thing he'll never come back to challenge you. If he does come back, you'll have to sneak back undercover. Then since things are the way they are, I think the best thing to do is to marry the Count. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's a dishcloth compared to him. Madam, an eagle does not have eyes as green, as quick, and as far as the eyes of Paris. Curse my very heart, but I think you should be happy in the second marriage, because it's better than your first. Even if it's not better, your first marriage is over. Or if Romeo is as good as Paris, Romeo doesn't live here, so you don't get to enjoy him.
Are you speaking from your heart?
Heart and soul, and if not then, I curse them both.
Amen.
What?
Well, you have given me great comfort. Go inside and tell my mother that I'm gone. I made my father angry, so I went to Friar Lawrence's cell to confess and be forgiven.
All right, I will. This is a good idea.
That damned old lady, or that most wicked fiend. Is it a worse sin for her to want me to break my vows, or for her to say bad things about my husband after she praised him so many times before? Away with you and your advice, nurse. From now on, I will never tell you what I feel in my heart. I'm going to the friar to find out his solution. If everything else fails, at least I have the power to take my own life.
Yeah.